A setback is never really a setback, but sometimes it becomes a setback to others because we're so focused on what is left that we can't see that there are more opportunities ahead of us. And I had this realization about 5 years ago when I lost my job. And I thought, okay, so this is going to be the only opportunity that I'll ever get. And I had to realize that I was operating in a mindset of scarcity rather than abundance. And keep in mind, I was a person that I truly believed in God, but did I really have faith to believe in God? Because God is a God of abundance. He said that He came that we may have life and have it more abundantly. But I didn't truly believe in that abundance until I had a mindset shift and I realized that there's no way that an opportunity would be taken from me if there wasn't something better ahead. Life is so full of opportunities, but until you fix your mind and you fix your eyes to see that there is something ahead of you, you'll always be looking back at what was taken away or what you didn't have or what you lost. And that's why at this age, I truly do not consider anything to be a loss anymore. I didn't lose anything when I lost my job. What it was changing directions for me. I was changing directions, but I couldn't see that at the time. And now, this is basically almost 6 years later, I now see it. And something that Steve Jobs said in his last commencement speech, he said, you cannot connect the dots looking forward, but you can only connect them when you look back at how far you've come. I couldn't connect the dots looking forward. And had I stayed within the environment that I was currently in almost 6 years ago, I would not even be this person today. I would not have had the mindset shift that I needed. I would have still been operating in scarcity rather than abundance. Like, it is really, and something that our community coach said the other day, it's really a blessing to be able to dream, to think of abundance, to see things. It's a blessing because you have a lot of people that are stuck. They're stuck in a scarcity mindset. They're stuck when a setback happens. They're stuck when a setback happens. And in the book that I'm reading, once again, The Magic of Thinking Big, it's a quote inside of that book that says, how you respond when you lose will determine how quick you win. Setbacks are never really setbacks unless you allow it to be a setback for you. Maybe you lost something. You lost a job. You lost a relationship. You lost a marriage. Like, these things are not really to throw you off course. It's just shifting direction. And you have to be able to see it that way. Everything is preparing you to get to where you're supposed to be in life. We are all supposed to be living a purposeful life. And you're not only living your life for you. Someone is depending on you fulfilling that purpose that you were called to do. So when you see you shift directions in life, you may look at it as a setback, but it's really a setup. And you have to learn the lesson. I think a lot of times we probably learn a lesson, but we just keep repeating the mistake. And we just don't want to change because of that comfort zone. That comfort zone could be a killer. That comfort zone, although it's comfort, it keeps you stuck. It keeps you stuck for being able to embrace new opportunities. And I just want this video to reach somebody today who may be feeling like they've been set back. You're not set back. It's really for you to learn and move forward. You're just changing directions. You're just changing directions. And it's crazy. Like, life is so full of abundance, but you have to see it that way. You have to see it that way. When you realize that life is full of abundance, you begin to walk in rooms that you would have never thought you would be put in. Your name would be mentioned in places that you could have never thought about. Do not see your life as what your present circumstances currently are, but see your life as what it could be. We don't walk by fear, we walk by faith and not by sight. The scripture this morning on the Bible app said, trust in the Lord with all your heart, meaning your mind, and lean not to your own understanding, because sometimes our understanding could be a little shaky. So don't lean to your understanding, lean to God's understanding, lean on his wisdom. And in all your ways, acknowledge him and he will direct your path. And that's a good point even in the scripture. In all your ways, acknowledge him. In all your ways, acknowledge him and he will direct your path. So I hope this video did help somebody today. If it did, just leave a comment. Leave us a comment to let us know if this video helped you in any kind of way. And see you in the next video.